In today's world, the word freedom is spoken everywhere. People long for freedom of choice, freedom to live as they wish, freedom that means not being bound by anyone or anything. But is that true freedom? Or is it just an illusion? One that draws us further from God, and even from our own true selves. Many people believe they are free when they do whatever they want, whenever they want, without asking God or listening to their conscience. This kind of freedom feels exhilarating at first. No rules, no limitations, no one to answer to. But the more they try to live this way, the emptier their hearts become. They may not realize it, but they become prisoners to their own desires, ambitions, and the fear of being left behind or alone. What looks like freedom is really a subtle kind of slavery. Jesus says in the Gospel of John, "Everyone who sins is a slave to sin." When we let our impulses and unchecked desires rule us, it's not freedom we're living in, but bondage, often invisible, but deeply real. Maybe you don't struggle with substance abuse or dramatic crimes. Maybe you've never committed the big sins. But ask yourself, are you addicted to anger, to sadness, to the need to control everything around you? Are you trapped by silent sins, envy, pride, indifference? So many of us carry chains that no one else can see, but that tighten around our hearts just the same. True freedom can't exist when we're prisoners inside ourselves. Sin turns the heart into a prison cell, one whose bars are built from guilt, shame, and habits that drag us down. And there is only one who holds the key to unlock that door. True freedom is not the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. It is the power to choose what is truly good, to live by the truth, to love without being held back by ego or fear. Freedom is not about running away from all rules and responsibilities. It is about walking in the light of truth, where boundaries are not walls, but guideposts that keep us safe. Jesus says, "The truth will set you free." And the truth is this: you were made to love. You were not created to be a slave to your whims or passing feelings. Freedom is found in saying no to sin and yes to God. A yes that sometimes costs us, but always leads us to peace. God does not force you to change. He does not demand that you give up everything in an instant. Instead, He invites. He gently touches your heart, waiting for you to respond. If you open yourself, He will patiently, step by step, loosen the chains that bind you from within. Through the sacrament of reconciliation, through His word, through honest prayer, God leads you out of the darkness inside your soul. He brings you into the fresh air of His grace, where you can finally breathe and live in the light. Now take a moment to reflect. Is there an invisible chain you are carrying? Is there a habit you know is wrong, but can't seem to let go of? Is there a wound you haven't forgiven? Perhaps because letting go feels like giving up control. God is already there, waiting for you. He is not waiting to condemn you, but to set you free. He doesn't want to force you to change from the outside. He wants to make you free from the inside, where it matters most. Real freedom is a gift. It is not something you can create for yourself by holding tightly to your wants, your hurts, your fears. It comes when you finally choose to open your hands and let go of the things that are holding you back. Are you willing to let go? Lord, free me from the invisible chains within my heart. Grant me the freedom not to live according to my own will, but to live in yours and to love as you have loved. Amen.